Hey guys, TC here from the Christian Gaming Channel, bringing a brand new, kind of episode of Sonic Mania. Technically a new series, but same game. We're going to be doing Encore mode because that was voted for by both, separate channels. Anyways, we're just going to hop straight into it and ignore our complete save file. I do want to put a, what's the word? Disclaimer, I suppose? This is based on the Sonic Mania decomp, and specifically it's using the Sonic Mania Unchained mod, which has to be compiled into the game from the source code. So this game will just play a little bit different from how you would expect it to be in vanilla. So Sonic has all of his moves right accessible to him, as it should be, as well as the fact that there's also recurl. So you can go back into ball form if you walk off a ledge like this, for instance, you can recurl. It just makes the gameplay more enjoyable, in my opinion. And there's also different things available to the other characters as well. It just will be seen as time goes on. As per usual, I will do my best to get all the Chaos Emeralds, but I can never guarantee anything. Because, well, it is just one of those. Those stages are very difficult to find on occasion. Anyways, just gonna blast on through Angel Island Zone. It was never a full stage in the game. Let's see, Mighty and Ray. Two characters that have barely made any appearances in games after this. Which one is the real one is the question. I can't really do any other inputs except left and right. I never noticed that. But I'm more of a Ray guy myself. And apparently Mighty was so upset he just turned into a badnik. Well, anyways, let's talk about Ray. He's basically the Cape Feather from Super Mario World. That's his whole gimmick. He flies fast. He can't get as much height as Tails, but he can go fast. Also, the Heavy Magician just woke up the rest of the scrapped hard-boiled heavies. Well, that's no good. Anyways, welcome back to Green Hill Zone, again. This time it's at sunset. Makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, honestly, I think the biggest reason to ever buy the DLC was probably strictly for the characters. Encore mode was just a nice bonus. Because I think if we stay on the high route, we should get smacked right in the face by a badnik. I was going to say we should be able to hopefully find Mighty. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to get a special ring. So I think that would be good. And, okay. The monitors that have the little swapping icon on them, that basically swaps out the characters you have in this game, because there's no lives. Your characters are your lives, effectively. Which can be sketchy at times, depending on how good you are at the game. Also, the Mania Unchained mod allows all characters to do the peel out. As it should be, honestly, because it's nice to have that extra movement option. Come on, there has to be something. I think I know where something might be. Maybe. Just gotta fail right here. Take out that badnik. And it's absolutely nothing. Well, that's disappointing. would imagine there should be some special stage rings around here somewhere. Just don't exactly know where they would be. That's gonna be a bit of an issue, because I'm a little bit rusty on this, but that's okay. I think I see something I can use, hopefully. Well, I didn't really change anything. Okay. Well, I'm hoping that the, there it is. Okay, we at least have this one right here. With Mania Encore mode, you start at Special Stage 7 and work your way back to 1. So, effectively, it gets easier as it goes, it's just a bit of an uphill climb. Or a downhill slope. Yeah, I'm not sure which way that would be considered. I think it would be downhill because you're starting at the top and you're getting progressively easier as time goes on. Anyways, yeah. I really wanted to use the Mania Unchained one because of the quality of life improvements it brings with the characters being able to use those different abilities. Because honestly, that's the one complaint I have with regular Mania, is the fact that it feels so stiff and limited. With restricting you to either, oh, you can only use the drop dash, you can only use the peel out. Why not just have max control? There's a code for it in the game, but it's only for no save mode, which is ridiculous to me. You should be able to just have max control from the get-go, or at least have it as an option. I feel like that would only be fair. I'm probably going to be quiet so I can focus, just for a moment. There we go. Okay, yeah, I still say these are probably the best special stages that classic Sonic has ever had. I recently, completed the main story mode of Sonic Superstars on my own, because I initially played it at launch with a friend and his friend. And yeah, those special stages, they're still awful. I do not like them at all. They're not fun. And to be fair, neither are the boss fights. The boss fights are rough, and quite frankly, I just don't like any of it. I don't know if I've ever shown this off or not, but yeah, this is effectively kind of a reference to Knuckles Chaotix of all things, where you can have a crane to select items or characters for this instance, and I would really like to have Tails. Thank you. But yeah, you can get power-ups in the form of shields, different characters like Knuckles, so now I have the entire cast on hand. Get extra lives, rings, all sorts of good stuff. Go back to Superstars though, the game is rough to me. There's some good stages in there, I won't deny that. But in general, the game is just kind of a rough time. You can definitely tell it feels a lot more corporate compared to Sonic Mania. It's kind of... I don't dislike the new Super Mario Bros. Games, but that's kind of what the feeling of Sonic Superstars gives me. It's a very new Super Mario Bros. Flavored Sonic game. Unlike Mania, which feels like it actually had love and care put into it. Grab this, what do I get? I get Ray. Well, that's not the worst thing in the world. I was really hoping for Tails because he can shred through these bosses. There we go, took both those guys out. You know what? I'm going to leave that there so I can use it for the next stage. Okay, go back up here. As per usual, head over here to grab... Well, it won't be an extra life this time. It will be this. And I get tails. So I'm not going to touch that because I want to keep the fox around. My favorite character, so I'd like to try and use him a little bit more than I did last time I played Mania, since that was basically a Sonic-only mode. I do need to keep an eye out for special stages still. That's not a special stage. It's okay though. Bop this guy. Keep an eye out for the special stages because these are going to be very important. If we want to get the good ending, we need to get the special stages. Which means I need to explore a lot more. We have a multi-monitor there, but that's not very important to me. Very much prefer to find, hopefully, a special stage. Should be one down this way somewhere. At least I know there should be one. Not touching that. Don't want to lose tails. Okay, another thing the Mania Unchained mod adds is the ability to do flight cancel. Again, something that should have been available in the default game. They did it in Superstars, and that's one of the positive things I can say about that game. At least you could do that. I really don't want to get bit, so just go over this way, take him out, and I still have yet to find any special stage rings. Just go up here and hope for the best. High routes usually have good stuff. I'm not going to get railroaded yet. Tails is very useful for this, purely because he can just wander around anywhere he wants, basically. The flight comes in very handy for this purpose. I'd really like to try and find a special stage, just so I can keep my emerald count up. There we go. Okay. Now we got the very pastel-looking stage. Shouldn't be as difficult. I mean, we kind of already got the hardest one out of the way, so this should be fun. Just need to build up some speed. And I am really out of practice, yikes. I guess that's what I get for yapping about how bad the stages are in Superstars. Anyways, if you're 2 feet away from the emerald, which I have been plenty of times, it never locked in to let me homing attack in on them. Which is just really annoying. Like, there's no real reason that you should not be able to do that. Also, benefit of this mod, yeah, this is just kind of busted. Or you could just have Knuckle might do it. Come on, I'm calling them Knuckles, aren't I? Anyways, flight cancel is very useful. There we go. I can just celebrate up here. I get to do that for once. I think I may just have to be quiet for the special stages from here on out, potentially. My controller's connected, game. What is your problem? Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember, Christ is King and Jesus loves you. Bye.